Welcome back to the Takeout. This very much caught our eye. Earlier this week, Axios was the first to report details of a phone conversation between President Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. In that call, Trump called his Israeli counterpart effing crazy. That's a direct quote. Earlier, I spoke with Marc Caputo, White House reporter for Axios, who helped break that story. We won't get into the precise vulgarisms in the conversation between the President of the United States and the Israeli Prime Minister, but summarize them for us, Mark, and when this happened and why.
On Monday, Donald Trump got steamed with Prime Minister Netanyahu because Netanyahu had launched this invasion and this attack on Lebanon and southern Lebanon. It had led the Iranians to say, we're done with peace talks. And Trump got him on the horn and really lit into him, said, you're effing crazy. What the F are you doing? I'm keeping your behind out of prison. And basically, you need to know when to stop. And the description that we were given of this is Donald Trump was really steamed. He subsequently came out on a New York Post podcast and said that, well, I wasn't really angry, I was perturbed, but he confirmed he indeed did say that to Netanyahu.
And very quickly, to remind the audience, Hezbollah is operating in Lebanon. They're a terrorist proxy of Iran, attacking Israel. They've been going back and forth, very much testing the fragility of this ceasefire. But Iran has identified that as crucial to deeper ceasefire talks, and it talks about their future nuclear ambition.
Right. It also, the Iranians sort of gave up the game. They used to sort of deny that they were involved with this terrorist group, but indeed they are. And there's a theory that there are some Iranian factions that are trying to sabotage the peace talks by getting Hezbollah to attack Israel and having Israel respond and then have the rest of Iran say, oh, we can't participate in it.
But there are some elements of the Trump administration that wonder if Israel's not also trying to maximize its military potential and possibly also, if not sabotage, complicate to a very strong degree the negotiations.
Yeah, welcome to the four-dimensional chess of the Middle East with a lot of firepower, right, explosives, missiles, drones. I mean, it's really a complicated situation, and it doesn't look like it's getting any less complicated.
And there's another thing the president, in your piece with Barak Ravid, said to the Israeli prime minister that strikes me as interesting. He said, the world hates Israel and hates you for doing this, sort of saying that it's not just between you and I, Prime Minister Netanyahu, you have an image problem.
Right, and that's really important to Donald Trump, who pays attention to that sort of thing. And it also means that Trump himself...
I mean, to verbalize it, though, that way.
Right, well, he's not only said that to Netanyahu there, he's privately said that as well. There are... I need to phrase this properly and carefully. There are people in the Trump administration who are gravely concerned that Netanyahu has been, in the words of one of them, too bloodthirsty in the way in which he's prosecuted the war in Gaza against Hamas and now against Hezbollah, and that it has led to this circumstance. Now, Netanyahu's defenders, let's be clear, say that's completely unfair. He needs to do this. Otherwise, they were encircled by a, quote, ring of fire that the Iranians were stoking.
Does this in any way, this conversation and the intensity of it, Mark, from your reporting, suggest a breaking apart of this relationship?
I don't think so. I think these guys are like brothers, and brothers sometimes fight. And this is a case where the bigger brother took the younger brother to the woodshed.
Marc Caputo, always great stuff. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
Thank you.